What's the smallest lie you've seen spiral out of control? It started out as a harmless lie. I just didn't want to go to school that day. There was a math test I wasn't prepared for, and I needed a break. So I told my mom I wasn't feeling well. A headache, stomach pain, the usual. She bought it, let me stay home, and I figured I'd be back the next day. No big deal. But then I got greedy. The next morning, I didn't feel like going back yet, so I doubled down. I told my mom the symptoms had gotten worse. Dizzy spells, nausea. She looked worried, but I kept the act going. I thought maybe I'd get a few more days off, then return to school once everything blew over. Except that didn't happen. By the end of the week, my mom was convinced I had something serious. She took me to the doctor, and I had to keep up the lie. I described symptoms vaguely enough that the doctor couldn't pinpoint anything, but it was enough for them to suggest some tests. I thought I'd be able to dodge them, but soon I was seeing specialists, one after another, each doctor baffled as to what was wrong with me. I was in too deep to admit the truth, so I kept lying, kept saying I felt worse, adding new symptoms to the mix. My parents became more frantic, worried sick that I had some undiagnosed illness. By this point, it had been weeks, and I had missed so much school that going back felt impossible. Every time I thought about telling the truth, I panicked. How could I explain that it all started because I didn't want to take a math test? Eventually, the doctor suggested we seek specialists across the country. My family uprooted everything, convinced they needed to find the best care for me. We moved to a new city, leaving behind our home and spending all of our savings. Should I tell them I'm faking it?